Oh my gosh, guys. It's oh my gosh. It is 3:28. I can't wait till 3:30 to start talking to you guys. I'm too excited. Today is Tuesday, October 29th, 2024, which is an 11/11 day in numerology, double 11s. 11 being emotion, vision, charisma. Let's see if we can get us some of that going here. Well, I'll tell you what, you've got me into the old school records. Going through this Fire Horse video and everything, I don't know, you've just brought up all these old memories, and I would like, this is nuts. Actually, I don't know here. I just packed a bong, so forgive me. This is me in my pretty dress. I was always the chairman of the play, of the assembly, so I was always dressed up. And do you see that little paper that's in my hand there? 49 years ago, this assembly happened. 1975. I was in grade 3. Now, this dapper young man here in the yellow was my first childhood boyfriend, Gary Gooby, Gigi. Now, that hit me like a ton of bricks. And between you and me, no disrespect, Mrs. G, but this Gary was actually my first childhood kiss. And he's passed away now. He was a handsome young lad, wasn't he? I'll tell you what the grade 3 Gary Gooby was sat right in front of me, and from there on in, I always sat behind the most interesting character in the classroom. Yeah, he really had a rough life. She was a good kid, though. So, anyways, yes, a grade 3 class assembly. It was our 1975 class assembly. You've got me pull now. Hang on. I already did the numerology. Hang on 1 second. You got me pulling out the old school records. This is a information. I got all my report cards, my first straight A report card. Anyways, this is the class, the 1975 Halloween assembly for room 8. Go figure. Oh, by the way, I've already read through this, and depending on how many rabbit holes you've been down, how much you've figured out, how many conspiracy theories that you entertain, I almost choked on this reading it. And so I'm going to read it to the best of my ability. I believe in a prime creator, like Gary says. I do not worship. I respect our prime creator. And also with the charity and everything that's been going on, there's a little bit about UNICEF in here. They didn't make us, sorry. We were given the boxes to carry around our necks door to door, or and we didn't have to. I shouldn't say that. We asked for donations. Everybody had their candy bowl and their penny bowl for the kids. So buckle up. This is incredible. When I was always the chairperson of the assembly. I took public speaking. I don't know why all this stuff, but 2026, I am so excited. I know I can do whatever it is I'm supposed to do. I just don't even know what it is yet, but I know. So let me read this. It's something else. So yes, it'll be 1975, October, grade 3 Halloween assembly for room 8. Good morning, Mr. Watt, teachers, parents, girls, and boys. Welcome to room 8's Halloween assembly. The Bible selection is the story of the boy who ran away, called the prodigal son. This is Bible story. Jesus told this story to tell us of God's great love for us. He compares our earthly father with God, our heavenly Father. Just as the earthly father rejoiced at the return of his son, even more so does God in his love rejoice at the return of one of his children. Please join us in singing Praise Him. Remain seated and bow your heads for the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, Halloween is a time to think of helping other children all over the world. We can do this by putting money in the UNICEF boxes in the classrooms. United Nations Save the Children's Fund brings, don't shake that puppers, brings food, medicine, and education stuff to children who are in great need. We are going to show you what a little money can do. And then I have 8 points here. So I imagine 8 people got up and said 8 points. And then at the end, I say, won't you help? Isn't that something? If you haven't already brought your money, bring it in this afternoon and put it in the UNICEF box in your room. Please join us in singing 2 verses of Jesus Loves the Little Children. Room 8 will add a part to it. And then I turn to room 8 and I stand. Oh my goodness, this is a blast. Today we shall be dressed up in our Halloween costumes. We have written some Who Am I Halloween riddles. See if you can guess who they are. And then they do their little bit. And then I turn and I do the old roommate stand. This morning we have he is going to lead room 8 in a safety song, and we will demonstrate some Halloween safety rules. This is a blast, guys. Oh my goodness. So I guess we do our safety rules, and then I say, room 8 will now present their play. Play? Then I turn and I say, Mr. Watt, do you have any announcements? Mr. Watt does his thing, and then I say, please stand for the pledge and O Canada. And then I start with, I promise for the pledge, and then O Canada. And then, last but not least, you may return to your rooms. And that's probably when this chaos happened. So yeah, that was my 1975 Halloween grade 3 class assembly. Room 8. Yeah. I thought I was in big trouble because I never thought I wanted to kiss a boy again. Needless to say, I did, but not. That was it. That was the end of the boyfriends. Yeah. I mean, back then, having a boyfriend was like going out riding your bikes and hanging out. Oh, you're something else, bud. So yeah, I was so excited to see that. Gary Gooby, Gigi. I have had a year of realizations since finding Gary and GG33. And like I said, it's like a jab, an uppercut, you know, a left hook, a little shot to the solar plexus. Oh, it has been a year of I can't even explain it. I am this is what I want to be doing. I don't want to be dealing with that stuff. This is where my heart is. And I'm quite happy in my little bubble. And I did go off topic yesterday, but hang on a second. Mummy. I did go off topic yesterday, but I started to say, you know what, about manifestation and everything. Oh yeah, that guy's bike yesterday getting stolen. Like, it's parked under my window. I hate it there. He's got that alarm that goes woo woo. And with my hyperacusis and my tinnitus, I've probably been bitching about it in the other videos. I know it's been irritating me. Now he's the same one. His little terrier is the one that has attacked my service dog 3 times. I can't get by this guy's house. I mean, apartment. I have to stand with my back to his apartment, wait for the elevator. Like, anyways, whatever. At this point, what am I going to do about it, right? I guess karma will work its way out. So, yeah, I always curse that bike under my bedroom window, especially when I'm sick and I have a migraine and I hear that, whoa, drives me mad. But, other than that, hey, no, let's see. Other than that, my thumb clicked back in. It's a little sore still, but yeah, Mr. Moore, baby, you're gonna check the table. But other than, I just wanted to share a little bit of my. Here we go, my grade 1975 grade 3 Halloween assembly from room 8. Is that right? I think that's about it. Yeah. And introduce you to my very first my childhood boyfriend, Gary Gooby. Now, I did I do a video about I'm not going to mention his name because he's still same name still around. My babysitter's son, but that was different. He was like my brother. Like, we hung out, rode bikes and stuff. But I was like part of the well, the gang, the boys. I was one of the boys. I grew up with boys. Yeah, but yeah. Gosh, I think it was yeah. How old were you in grade? I think you're about 8. And then I think I got my first real boyfriend where I didn't, mind kissing him when I was 13 in grade 8 or 9. Yeah. I think it was high school. But all through high school, I really never had a boyfriend. I never really had time. I was like grade 9, I went for junior volleyball, and grade 10. Oh, yeah. Grade 10, my grade 9 junior volleyball coach cut me. So you know what I did? I went out for senior volleyball. You know what? I made the team. Got the pictures, got the yearbooks. So yeah. Plus in grade 10, I was starting to go down the path of cheerleader. I mean, I played badminton, I was in band, I was I was started band actually in middle school, flute, of course. Oh, and for some reason the teacher let me play the piccolo too. I mean, I wasn't that great. I mean, by that time, well, yeah, by grade 9, I already smoked for about a year. But no, so yeah, it was kind of cool. I could got to go into his desk and grab the piccolo and all these little privileges. And like I said, I certainly wasn't the best player. So careful, Bubba. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was heading. You're getting part of my story, and you'll hear it probably 1,001 more times before 2006, and then you'll probably hear it 1,001 more times. But yep, junior volleyball, senior volleyball in grade 10. Started going up for cheerleading, and that's when I had to. Well, my boyfriend was getting in the way of me trying out for cheerleading, and then out of the blue, this lady, niece, gentle. Then out of the blue, this lady comes into our high school talking about this program at another high school. I'm not sure what side am I looking at? I think I'm looking here. Anyways, comes to our school, tells us about a program at another high school across the mountain, where you can take your high school courses plus learn dental assisting. And I'm like, cool. And plus, I always have, when I have an interest in something, I study it. Like my animals, I studied all the vet tech courses at Mohawk. Not because I wanted to be one, just because I wanted to know. And I thought the same thing about the dental assisting. I thought, probably good information to know. Yet today I have been down the fluoride rabbit hole. I do not use fluoride. I filter all my water. I distill my water. No fluoride in my toothpaste. No, nothing. Unfortunately, I do have to wash in fluoridated water, but yeah. Wow, that's really gone off on a tangent. So yes, I abandoned my cheerleader career, and it was way harder to get to. I had to take 2 buses. Yeah, all through winter. But I did it. I did that course for 2 years, and I graduated with my dental assisting. So I do have the anatomy and stuff like that, and that is where I took like a lot of my science classes and my biology. Where, sorry guys, I did. It was part of the curriculum to dissect a cat, and I have to say it was actually one of the most interesting things. And before you get really icked out, is there was a really bad cat population problem back then, and I guess the SPCA was euthanizing a lot of cats, and instead of sending them straight to, I guess, the dump or where else would they go, they decided to put them to use and integrate them into the grade 11 biology class. Actually pretty genius, you know. I'll tell. That's where I got to know the difference with the male, the female skeletons, and I've gone from there on to other deep dives and stuff like that. But wow, I have so much to share with you guys. Oh, even my grade 8 science teacher. Every year. He never said it to his grade 7 class, but he would save it for his grade 8 class. He would have the old, sounds ridiculous, learning about celery and pith. He'd tell his old pithy celery, pithy celery joke. All the kids loved that joke. We were very easily amused back then. Boy, it was such a simpler time. It really was. Oh yeah, that's another reason I knew it was Halloween, because of this one in the big black witch hat. I'm not even sure who that is. But all those people there, and I can see, oh, John Workman there. Oh boy, I love these guys. He was such a fun character. Oh gosh, guys, I love going back and I'm going to love going back and reliving these moments and showing you how whatever happens, I'm ready for 2026. Gotta get there first though. And I don't want to, I mean, like, I'm so excited for Gary. I can't imagine. I mean, I know the things that like I've been thinking about. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with being different. And just because I have an imagination and I can see so many different aspects to things, it never meant I was crazy. Depressed. I may, you know what? This is what the next, what, year and a half? Ooh, not even a year and a half. Yeah, about a year and a half, I guess. Oh, and also, uh, um, it's gonna still be a snake year when my birthday comes. So it's not even going to be the horse year when it's my birthday in 2026. That's a little bit of a bummer. But why would I expect it to be anything different? Horse versus Matrix, horse versus rat. Ah, anyways. Oh, there I go with that word. Now you know what? I think I'm going to relax. I never did get my meditation in this afternoon because I was so busy looking through the old stuff. Oh, guys, I have so many. Well, actually, this would have been before the year all those boys in the the year it would have been okay. Here you can see how young I am. There, I guess I would have been what, 8, 9, 8, 7 or 8. Oh my gosh, Leslie, 1975. Okay, I would have been 8. It would have been the next year when I was 9, when I was surrounded by all those teenagers and they all gobbed on me and wouldn't let me go and that whole mess. So that was my first bullying, would have been the year after that. Up until then, everything, well, everything was wonderful, really. Then 2 years after this is when I would have gotten bullied by that girl in the other school, but then in grade 6, I reunited with all my friends again. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna be talking about. Oh yeah, I have been filming some of the uh trees outside. Not doing a very good job of it. I took a scoot and I've been trying to take some film in my scooter while I'm walking him. And I've been trying to take some footage just driving around. I do need to clean my windshield. Actually, I need a car wash. I'm Both cars are due for their fall car wash. So I'll have to make sure the windshields are clean. Um, so I thought I would try some of that. I definitely need some sort of a better mount for the camera. I probably need a GoPro. I'm going to have to start researching that. But you know what? I got about 83 priorities before getting a GoPro. I'm not worried about it too much. Um, so just keep on living the adventure. Oh, I can't wait to see what I pull out next. Mr. Watt, actually, I wanted to say one thing again. Yes, I wanted to say one more thing about grade 3. Mr. Watt was the school principal. I actually have a couple pieces I had to go down to his office and recite to him because they were so whatever. I'm sure that he just thought it was. I don't know if they just play jokes, if the teachers and the principal would play jokes on each other and just say, "I'm going to send this one down to read this poem to Jim this later today." Anyways, yeah, he was a great. Uh-oh, third Kleenex. Almost time to wrap it up. Now, oh, I have to find a picture of Mr. Watt. He had the most steely ice blue eyes and gray hair, uh, brownish gray. And it was in this grade. You know what we learned how to do? The stock market. We had to save our newspapers and bring them in every day. And he showed us how to buy stock. This was grade 3, guys. We played the stock market. We learned so much cool stuff. What else did he teach us? It was something way before our years, but yeah, grade 3. That would have been the year I learned how to read the papers with, yeah. Even back, no, baby, no, 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 no. I think I better call it a day, huh? Oh my goodness, you're just knocking everything everywhere. Eh, I guess that's it for today. So, yeah, he's getting restless. Um, so I think I'm gonna uh, wrap it up. And that was such a fun day. Oh wait, coming up soon. Woolworths. Mama worked at Woolworths before I was born, and she retired there. I got lots of Woolworths. I grew up in the store, the old 5 and dime, and then I worked there. That was my second job when I was 16. I already had my first job was when I was 13 at the Hamilton Farmers Market, because you couldn't start at Woolworths until you were 16. But when I was 13, I started at the Hamilton's Farmers Market until I was 16. And every week there, I brought home $15.16. When I started to work at Woolworths, wow, that was a whole different thing. Anyways, it all coming up, all coming up. Yeah, I am so enjoying this journey now that I somewhat know where I'm headed and know why I've come from where I've come from. And this is all something else. On that note, I'm going to say, and sorry, Gary, I'm going to steal your line, but like Gary says, men lie, women definitely lie, but Leslie lies less. Make it a great one, guys. Take care for now. Take care for now.